So, we're waiting.
So we're waiting?
We're waiting.
They're waiting?
We are waiting for your questions.
Okay, thank you. Am I talking to Mo's higher self?
You are talking to the council.
Thank you very much, Council. Are you going to be able to answer the questions? We have a list. Is that okay?
Yes.
Well, thank you very much. It's an honor to talk to the Council. Let me start with Mo's question. Mo wants to know why doing surrogate work is so easy for her. Why is that so?
It is because she's capable of doing so, and it is appropriate.
So that's her gift to do so?
This vessel is prepared to do this work.
Okay. Okay. We want to ask to please provide guidance on how to best do the surrogate work for Mo to do it and me, to make sure that Mo is safe and well. Please provide guidance. We want always for Mo to be safe and well.
This vessel has had significant trauma. This vessel has a hard road for trust. Continue to do, trust, and help. This vessel will accept these feelings.
Okay. So you want me to support her as best as I can so she builds more trust and that way she does a better surrogate and it's also she stays well and healthy.
This is accurate.
Okay, thank you. We noticed that we forgot to add this in the questions. We noticed that when we did the surrogate work last time, we were ravenous, we were hungry, and Mo was super hungry. Is there a reason for that? Why did that happen?
This is because this work transcends time and space. You do not exist in time and space. You do not feel it in your physical vessel. This vessel does not feel it. Energy is expended in vast amounts. It is supported by source. It is filtered through the physical body. The physical body has limitations. The limitations cause the hunger because of the fuel burn. This body is not healthy.
Okay, so since we're talking about her body not being healthy, can I request for you to please scan her body, top to bottom, Mo's body, and see if there's anything that is out of balance and needs healing. If you could do that, please, and also to us, if you could also heal it. And tell us what you find. It will be much appreciated.
We find that this body is like a piece of wood. It lights. It burns bright. Its purpose is to extinguish swiftly.
Okay, well, that would be addressing the physical nature of our body made out of carbon and other materials, but I'm looking at the physiology, anatomy of her body, understanding what would be the best correct functioning, the most healthiest functioning of this body. Looking at that in that aspect, could you scan her body top to bottom and find if there's any disbalance or unhealthy areas, and if you can do healing work, send healing energies to take care of it, because we want to do the best work we can, but we need a good body, healthy body to do it.
We are scanning.
Thank you very much, appreciate it. Let us know if you find anything. And if you do, it will help us to know what is going on and why, so we can avoid, do our best to not to happen again.
Find that the body does not have enough nutrients to sustain long-term light work.
Okay. So lack of
The
nutrients.
energy generated burns everything in all of the cells, is not available, and therefore cannot be harnessed.
Okay. Are you?
The accurate description is a coal furnace. If you do not feed the furnace, the fire dies.
Okay, so basically she needs to eat a good balanced diet.
She needs no protein. She has transcended proteins.
Are we looking at animal protein in a specific, or
Animal
plant-based?
protein.
Animal protein. Okay.
Animal protein will harm this vessel.
Okay. So no animal protein. I know that she's mostly vegetarian, from my understanding. Basically, the last time that she broke it was when we did this work. All of a sudden, she was super hungry and ravenous, and she ate wings and greasy food, and she was starving. I was starving too. And she did most of the work. I was just talking. Is there any particular way that she can prepare, like
We would
ahead?
like to speak about your protein.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead.
It's important that your protein be plant-based. This is very important preparation for the eclipse on the 21st.
Why is so important? What's going on the 21st?
The eclipse.
But what is the ramification of the eclipse? Why is so important?
We will shift.
There's going to be a shift in frequency.
Yes.
Okay, you were mentioning last time we got information that we were going to shift in a further eclipse later, 7.24. Are we going to switch a lot like that in this one?
Light workers. The Ascendant Masters are trying to say things that are important. In order to hear them, you must purify your vessel and prepare for the shift. Your second half is preparing for the shift.
I don't understand what you mean with second half. Can you clarify what is the second half?
Yes.
Thank you.
Maya.
Oh, Amaya. Oh, talking about Maya, she's doing better.
She's preparing for the shift.
Is she's doing better? She was beat up. She was hurting. Is she's doing better now, health-wise?
She's recovering.
She's recovering.
The eclipse has taken a toll on all. All light workers will feel unfulfilled. All light workers will feel shifting in their values. All light workers will feel as if they must run a marathon to change quickly.
That's so strange because for me, talking personally about me, during the last few weeks, especially this weekend, I feel like I've shifted a lot from the gathering. I've been in the flow. I feel I'm getting so much information.
Yes, this is accurate.
Okay, so concerning Mo, I really want Mo to stay healthy. Should she eat on days that we plan or ahead, so many days ahead when we plan to do a session? Should she eat a little bit more?
Yes, this is accurate.
Should she eat a certain, make sure to about certain type of foods, or in order to make sure that she has all the nutrients?
Yes.
Could you give her some guidance of the foods that she should make sure to eat?
It is important for her to eat hearts of palm.
Okay.
These are things that come from her previous life.
Okay. In the previous session, you said she got information about low potassium and magnesium to eat kiwis. Should she eat plenty of kiwis beforehand?
This is accurate.
Okay, so kiwis. I'm getting water.
This is accurate.
Water, okay? Okay, I'm getting flow, but I could make sure she meditates and stay in the flow.
This vessel no longer has a menstruation flow. That is what you are receiving.
Okay. Does that needs to be restored, or that's the correct way for it to be right now?
That is the correct way. This vessel is not for bringing forth life. This vessel is for fostering life already here.
Okay. So she doesn't have to worry about that. Maybe she has some concerns.
This is accurate.
Okay. Thank you for then explaining that to her. Appreciate it.
This vessel worries that is a failure in womanhood. This is not accurate. That is not this vessel's path.
That's not her contract. Okay.
This is accurate.
Okay. Okay. So I will make sure that I'll tell her, and she will listen to the recording. So thank you very much. I'm getting something else, like vitamins. I'm getting vitamins. Does she need to maybe take a supplement before doing this kind of work? Make sure.
No.
No? Okay. I'm getting her vitamins are low. Can you check on that, please?
It is not the vitamins that make this vessel lose weight. It is the explanation of energy.
Okay. 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 So as long as she eats well, make sure she has a home, kiwis, water. Okay, she will be okay doing this type of work. Is that correct?
This is correct.
Okay. Thank you very much. Both Mo and I want to ask to please provide more details concerning the exact location at Sightling Hill where we need to do our ceremony on the equinox. It is a huge mountain, so we want to have more an exact location.
Sadly, Hill extends far further than modern knowledge. Sidling Hill may be accessed through any nearby campground.
There's one in West Virginia. Should we go to the park there?
This is accurate.
Park in West Virginia. Could you do us a favor when we're getting there? Could you give us guidance to the best spot when we're doing this?
This is accurate.
Thank you very much. I do have one.
I will guide this vessel to the proper point.
Okay, thank you very much.
She will know.
Okay.
Though, if she is not in tune, she will not understand how. Because this vessel is very blockaged mass. There is much doubt and guilt.
Okay. What can you help? How can we help with that for her to release the guilt and the blockage and the doubt?
This vessel was much abused, and this vessel does not trust. It is not for us to fix that. She must trust those who guide her. You are one who must guide her.
Okay. Okay. So it's just...
It isn't for us to fix this because it is part of this path.
Okay. So she really needs to learn and fix it and trust. Go in that state of trust. Okay.
This is part of why surrogacy is appropriate.
Can you repeat that last sentence? Sorry?
This is why surrogacy is appropriate.
Okay, surrogacy. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so...
It takes much trust to do this work.
Yes, it does. She has to trust that I will look for the best for her.
This vessel has a tough time to trust.
It's hard to trust. I am. So I appreciate that she's doing this with me. So she's trusting me into doing this. So I appreciate
trust
that.
you.
Okay, we appreciate that. And things will get better. She had a big turnover, and it was a leap of faith to stop her work and open the shop. And she's doing a lot of good for the community. I think that's what she needs to hear, that what she's doing good. And through that, if he can hear that from you, that will make, her believe more that she's doing the right things, that she's walking the path.
We bring her home to teach her.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Our friend Michael, in one of the sessions, we got information for him that he has to go to Wales as soon as possible. So we communicated that with him, and we also gave him access to the recording so he could hear it. And he came back to us with a few questions, and that he would like to get answers to and clarification. So, is it okay if we ask those questions?
That is appropriate.
Thank you very much. One of the things that came up was that Michael was referred as Elijah in the previous session. Are we talking about the Elijah from the Bible?
No. The Bible is a concept made by ego. The energy that surrounds the myth of Elijah is what he is.
Okay, so it's a concept, and that's what he's fulfilling. Okay, so that answers a lot, because he was concerned about the prophecies in the Bible, so that's not related. Is that correct?
This is accurate.
So
This dogma needs to be removed before that path can be satisfied.
okay, can you repeat that? I didn't understand. Could you repeat the last sentence, please?
The dogma needs to be removed before that path may be satisfied.
You said dogma? Dogma?
This is accurate.
Okay, when you say dogma, can you clarify what that entails in regards to Michael?
He clings to very specific belief. This blocks his light.
Gotcha. Okay, so he needs to transcend the religious belief that he was raised with in order to follow his path.
His general ideas are correct, but he blocks all of the rest of the light because of his stricture within belief.
Oh, I see. I understand better now. So his belief system is blocking the true movement of information and energy, and for him to fulfill his path.
This is accurate.
Okay, so he has to work on his belief systems. Okay. He got information that he has to witness, write and teach. Concerning witnessing, what are the type of activities that are associated with being a witness for him, for Michael?
Elijah witnesses as the Son witnesses. He witnesses humanity. He has lived a difficult path. That path he has seen allows him insights in humanity others may not see. It is his job to witness and write and help these paths.
Okay.
These paths will wake people up so that their light can join, and they will also be light workers. Wake them up.
Okay. Okay. So he has, as he lives, he sees, he experiences, and that's the witnessing. By living, by being there, experiencing, seeing, and then he can learn.
His primary guide
Uh-huh.
is Toth. Toth was a witness. He went to other planets and witnessed. He sat and he watched and he thought and he learned. This is the capability of Elisha.
Okay. So through that he learns, and then he can write and teach. Okay.
This is accurate.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me see. Usually he was in Jerusalem, Michael, and he was told that to go to the wall and that there would be a shell there and to touch it. Please explain the importance of the shell on the carving of the shell on the wall.
This is difficult because his dogma wished so deeply for it to be the shell on the wall in Jerusalem, but this is inaccurate.
Okay. I thought he found the shell, a little shell carving.
This is inaccurate.
Okay, he didn't find it?
No.
Not the one that Mo said?
He found no shell.
No shell.
This caused a difficult issue with his faith.
Okay. And how about a spiral?
The spiral. This is important.
Okay. Michael and I were looking in the internet at places, prehistoric places in Wales. And there was one place that attracted our attention. And there were photos that, several photos, and one was showing carvings on the stone.
This is accurate.
Okay.
We will let you know what it is called.
Sorry, I didn't understand the last words.
Bren shall doom.
French, I'll do.
Bren shall doom.
Bring Shadun. Is that the one that we were watching with the You Go Inside?
It used to be 3,000 of your years.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
52.047 west. North 2.4 east.
Okay. Are those coordinates, GPS coordinates?
This is accurate.
Okay. I couldn't write them, but we can listen to the recording. Okay. And that's the location he has to go in Wales?
This is accurate.
Okay. How about for the timing? When exactly he should be there? Right now he's in Switzerland and he has a window of a few days, and that's why we're doing this session in a hurry. When does he need to be there in our timeline?
He needs to be there when we are at Sidling Hill.
Oh, but okay, so he doesn't need to connect ahead?
Yes, because he has not seen Source. His doubt makes it urgent.
Okay, should he take advantage of this trip that he has the possibility of 2 windows?
Yes.
Yes. And he needs to go to those coordinates.
Yes.
Okay. And also to that place, the bringing of, I cannot pronounce it, sorry, that we saw on the internet.
Bryn Sheldon.
Bridge of Doom. Okay, so that place he also has to go there.
That is where he must go.
Okay.
That is his sight.
Oh, that is his side. Because I felt a strong connection. He felt it too. Okay, so that's why. And he has to connect with Source before
He will connect with Source at his sight.
Okay, so that's the importance. Okay.
He will find his spiral there.
Okay, he will find the spiral there.
Though it has moved since he was there last.
He was moved for a while. But he will find it.
This is accurate.
Okay. He is traveling with Ron. Is it okay for Ron to be with him on this connecting with the spiral at that place? Connecting with Source? It is appropriate?
It is appropriate.
Okay, thank you. Also, we wanted to know, so he has to connect.
We must speak about Ron.
Sorry, repeat.
We must speak on Ron.
Okay, go for it, thank you. You can speak about Ron.
Ron is another aspect of Elijah. Elisha, the helpmeet of Elijah. They had different ideas. They do not get along. They were both of the council. They disagreed. They decided that in this lifetime they would learn to agree.
On earth, to agree. Oh my God. Okay. They thought Earth was easy. Okay.
No, they believed it was humbling, and they both needed to be humbled.
Okay. So there you go. It's a lesson for them. Okay. So, Michael has another question. But before we move from Wales, could you give him guidance concerning the ceremony and the timing that he has to do?
Yes.
We would appreciate that.
Which ceremony?
The one on the equinox 2019.
He must be there meditating as well.
Okay.
He is the connection. He will link several dimensions as we do.
Okay. So Michael will be there. Okay. So it's a date for Michael to be there. Okay. Michael was told that he needed to release guilt, belief, witness, and right. How can Michael release the doubt? Can you please tell him how he could do that?
It is accurate for Michael to already know these answers.
He already knows. Okay.
Michael needs to release the doubt and guilt by removing those aspects that cause him such energies. He knows this already.
Okay. Could you, when he's sleeping, could you ask his higher self to help him, help him to release, maybe take him to the temples of healing?
We can do this.
Okay, thank you.
We can ask his higher self now if he allows.
Well, let's do that. Let's do that. Do we have permission to talk to the higher self of Michael? Can we talk to the Michael's higher self?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Michael has a lot of questions, and we were getting responses from the council with a lot of help, which we most really appreciate. But we would like to communicate, if possible, directly with you, if that okay?
This is appropriate.
Thank you very much. Can you offer something to help Michael? Information, guidance, to help Michael to step into his truth, in belief and clarity of his purpose, path.
This vessel is clouded. This vessel still has issues with a physiological issue. A draw towards a substance that is not appropriate.
Okay, so since we're on that subject that his vessel has issues, can you please scan Michael's body and from top to bottom and tell me if you find any disbalance, any blockage, could you just tell us? And if you could please provide healing, we will greatly appreciate that.
The physiological need comes from the root to numb the pain in the root. I am not allowed to go there. This vessel wishes to keep it.
His vessel wants to keep it?
Yes.
Why?
Identity.
Oh, he identifies with that.
This is accurate.
Okay. But that's not necessary to identify with that. That's not needed to go in his path.
We understand this. However, energy may not heal unless permission is given.
Okay. So what we need to do is Michael has to do an affirmation that he's going to release any hurt and not identify with it. Let it go. Detach from it.
This is accurate.
Okay. So he has to work on that. I understand. How about the chakras? Can you look at his chakras to see if they're in balance? And if there's any out of balance, let us know.
Root.
Root. I was suspecting.
Throat.
Root.
Throat.
And throat. Both or just throat?
Both.
Both. Why is the cause of that? What's causing the disbalance?
He does not believe he will be accepted if he speaks his full truth.
Okay. So speaking his truth, not speaking his truth, okay.
And this causes imbalance in the root due to the guilt and hurt his earthly family only very few souls accept his path, but he requires the acceptance. the acceptance isn't what is needed for the achievement of goals. This is regarding identity.
Okay, he really has to sit down and so working with the chakras, what would you recommend for him to do?
He has already started this work.
Okay.
He just has to believe more in it than he does.
Okay, how about energy work?
If his work
Uh-huh.
is achieved with full confidence, this will be effective. Energies, this vessel that we have been speaking to believes that what it calls Reiki energy goes to where it needs to go. This is inaccurate. Reiki energy is colored by the vessel. The best way to speak of this is if you put white milk through a chocolate flavored straw, the milk will become chocolate. If you do not want your energies to be flavored chocolates, do not use this vessel. He sends out beautiful waves of beautiful energy when he is happy, but his energies are colored when he is sad. He does more damage than good when this happens. He must be aware of that. It is very important because of the vessel being used to heal others.
Okay. So he really has to make sure that he manages, if he wants to be in the healing work, and stay on in a state of happiness and not go into sadness.
This is accurate.
Okay. I understand. Thank you for that information. We appreciate it. Let me see. Oh, he had a lot of questions. Concerning whales, is there a place near Stonehenge that he needs to go to visit?
The henge.
The henge, Stonehenge. Okay. Okay.
No.
The henge.
The henge.
The henge. He needs to visit. Okay. Will he be needing a guide? I mean,
where we
uh-huh.
told you was a henge.
Oh, that was a henge in Wales?
This is accurate.
Okay. But is there any another one near Stonehenge? Or he only needs to visit the henge at Wales?
This is accurate.
Okay. Let me see what else. Will he be able to do this by himself, or should he get a guide, a local guide from in Wales to help him?
However, he must move his vessel. Energy will follow.
Okay. So whatever he decides, it will happen. Okay. So he really needs to go as soon as possible. And if preferably when he's in this trip that he's doing right now.
This is accurate.
Okay. Okay, so that's one of the reasons. Okay. He was told that Michael was told that he's gonna ride. He wants to know that what is Michael going to write about and why.
Michael will write about his experiences. To come from where he came from and then be a light worker, to wake up in his consciousness, is a story that needs to be told. This is a story that also must be told by Magda.
Okay, I was just hearing the Magda too. Okay. To help others understand and also awaken.
This is accurate.
Okay. Different perspective help. Okay. Let's see. Michael had a lot of questions and it's already past 1 hour. Let me see. Michael was recently traumatized from an experience with his father.
Your vessel must settle itself. The nerves relax.
Okay. Better now?
Breathe.
Okay.
Thank
Okay. Michael was recently traumatized from an experience with his father, and he overall feels hurt when he's with his birth family. What can we do about this? About this situation?
You must understand that sometimes energetically vessels are only vessels, and those may remain and always be there. Understanding in the physical body may not be achieved.
Okay.
If this damages his message and his serenity, he must let it go.
Okay. To let it go and move on.
This is accurate.
Okay. Thank you very much. Michael was wondering if he should take the QHAT level 2 training. Will that be a benefit?
This is accurate.
Should Michael and Ron both take it?
No.
Just Michael?
This is accurate.
Okay, thank you. And there's an upcoming class in September. Should he take that class?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me... Okay. Ron has several questions. Is it okay if we ask you the questions that Ron has?
Let us ask more.
Okay.
This is appropriate.
Okay, thank you very much. What is Ron's purpose in this life?
To teach and support. To witness.
We already got information that Ron and Michael had a connection at the council previously. Are there other connections in past lives between the two of them?
This is accurate.
Okay. Okay. Concerning health, Ron is experiencing pain in his back, in the mid back. Could we ask why is that occurring and if possible to heal it?
Injury is youth. We can heal it.
Okay, please go ahead. Thank you.
We have discovered an energetic reason for the pain. This energetic reason cannot be healed by us.
Oh. What is that? What is the reason?
It must be healed by the energy of Michael.
Energy from Michael?
This is accurate.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Thank you for all the healing. Ron has a birthmark on his stomach. He wants to know where that came from.
We know the answer is something that would disturb him, and we are not energetically allowed to disturb that field.
Okay. But it doesn't cause any problems now, physically.
No.
Okay. Okay. Then
Sometimes when you finish your life, it doesn't necessarily mean your next one or your next one or your next one is what you need to work on. Sometimes in the past you will finish your life and you will not go back to fix those problems until it is most appropriate, and then you will go back to that life.
okay, I was sensitive it was past life. Okay.
It is now time for that pain to be healed, and so the scar
Okay.
is a marker for something to be healed in this life. Now that he's ready to tackle that lesson.
Well, he already has a lot on his plate, so let's concentrate on what he has right now in front of him. If that will be okay?
That is appropriate.
Okay, thank you. He wants to know if his body is clean of attachments. Could you do a scan top to bottom of his body, of Ron's body, to see if there's any attachments?
We see 3.
Okay. Could you remove them?
Here in the crown.
In the crown? Okay.
To remove easily. in the throat.
In the throat?
There's anger. There's been anger. Causes angry words to come out.
Okay, can we remove them with much love and much appreciation so they go on their path and progress in their spiritual life?
It's just done.
Thank you very much. It's much appreciated. Ron also has some question regarding, he wants to know about his guides. Can you tell him about his guides?
Yes.
Okay. Please tell us.
He doesn't listen to his guides.
Oh, he's in trouble. Okay. He doesn't listen. Okay.
The council calls him home, but he doesn't like to come.
He doesn't want to come. Oh boy. So, what can he do? What are recommendations that you can give him so he can listen to his guide better and follow their guidance?
It's like lifting white bricks. He's blocking me. I cannot speak to him anymore. He will not allow me in.
Okay. Can we ask to contact Ron's higher self? Can we contact Ron's higher self?
That's what's blocking me.
Oh, okay. Well, then we apologize because we always want to work with permission. So we respect that. So, can we ask the
I
higher
can
self?
speak to his council.
Okay. We would like that. Yeah, if we can speak with his counsel, that would be great. Please go ahead.
Ron is very enmeshed in the physical body. He does not. It's the pain. The pain he feels. The pain he feels is because of